Postman open. This is what I've been using to interact with the Mifos backend. Um, I have highlighted the account balance, which is 13,790.35. When we perform a transfer to this account, the account number is this, and we perform a transfer to this account worth, let me say, 100 units of currency, we should see this value increase by 100. So we should see it increase to 13,890.35. That's what we should see, because we will have executed a transfer from government, which is using the Mojaloop switch to switch payments to this DFSP backend. Now, I have here opened TTK for the payee, where we register Oracle mappings in the Mojaloop switch, and inside here we have the payer TTK, which is connected to a production grade secure deployment of the Mojaloop SDK scheme adapter. So I'm going to perform a transfer whose value is 100 units of currency to this alias. Once the request is received by the SDK scheme adapter, it's going to be passed on through the Mojaloop switch to our payee, because the payee has been configured inside here as the one that has that account that we are looking for. And once the payee receives the request, it will pass it on to the payment token adapter, and the payment token adapter will eventually make the request to the Mifos core connector, which will in turn call the Fineract backend to perform the different functions of the Mojaloop, account lookup, quotes, and transfers process. So we're going to send 100 units of currency, and we should see that reflected here once the payment is successful. So let's execute the payment, and let's see that it actually reflects and is a successful deposit of funds onto the Mifos backend. So once this is done, as you can see, all the checks have passed successfully. Once we go back here, this was the current value, the account balance. You should know that this is actually a live API. So we're actually calling the publicly hosted instance of Fineract, and you can see the URL is API v1 savings account ID is 1. So I'm going to send, and we should see that the account balance field should have increased. So the account balance field has increased by 100. So this successfully proves the concept of us receiving payments from Mojaloop, financial service provider to another financial service provider who is inside, who is part of the scheme, but is running Fineract as their core banking system. Yes, thank you.